Welcome to Yoga Nidra. So start to lie down now and get ready for your practice today. And set up your resting space, your nest. Maybe a pillow under the head. Something under the knees like a rolled up blanket or pillow. That can be helpful if you have a sensitive low back. And you can do Yoga Nidra on your bed. But if you're less experienced with the practice, it's more likely that you'll fall asleep. So you could put your head at the foot of the bed to change it up. Or if you have a carpeted floor, you can lie on the floor. But you want to be able to, resist the urge to fully fall asleep. So if you feel like lying on the bed, you just conk out, then try to set up something on the floor. The other thing you can do is you can bend your elbow. Bend your arm just at the elbow so that your forearm is up from the floor. So that way, if you start to doze off, your arm will start to drop and it'll wake you up. So that's another little trick you can try. So now you should be lying down wherever. And if you want to use the arm trick, you can do that. Just shimmy around and move around until you find a sweet spot where you feel like you can stay still. Because you want to stay as still as you possibly can throughout the whole practice. So now before you set that intention not to move again, just make any little final adjustments. Just getting as comfortable as possible. And then become completely still. Okay, just even if you have a little itch or something, try to resist reacting and try to just stay still and present. So even the desire to scratch an itch can be observed with the witness consciousness. So that kind of perspective where you're not the doer, you're not the thinker, you're simply observing. And that's what we're tapping into with this practice. And you can call to mind an inner resource. So an inner resource is something like a touchstone. If you feel ungrounded or spinning out in the practice, or even throughout the day, you can establish an inner resource to tap into. And this is just a place where you feel really safe and secure. So you can close your eyes if they aren't closed already and start to imagine this place where you feel totally at ease, totally safe. Just like in a bubble of pure love. Maybe it's sitting with the cat on your lap, or it can be at the ocean, whatever does it for you. And really feel that place or that state with your whole body. And the more you can really feel it with emotions and sensations, then the more effective that practice will be. Okay, now you can put the inner resource aside and just know that it's there if you need to call on it. The inner resource is always there. And just breathe now. Now you're lying in stillness with your eyes closed. And start to focus simply on your breath. Pick a point. Maybe it's the rising and falling of the abdomen, or maybe it's the rising and falling of the chest, or you can simply feel the air moving in and out of the nostrils. So pick one of those three and focus on that. And you can even say the words as you breathe, breathing in and breathing out. Rising and falling. And take 5 breaths quietly like this. And now shifting the attention a little bit away from the breathing. And please become aware of this stillness in your body. Notice that the more still you can become with your physical body, the more you can start to observe what feels like a kind of energy moving and flowing through the body as it lies still. It's very subtle, but it's the life force animator. And we don't often pay much attention to this life force energy coursing through us. But if you can start to tap into it and feel it, it creates a feeling of expansion, and tapping into this sense of freedom and interconnectedness. It's this subtle energy, life force energy that connects us to each other. You're witnessing the stillness and also witnessing the timeless presence, the timeless time. Your body is the vehicle for this human experience. But you are not simply defined by your body, which is why you can be a witness to the body. In truth, you are a timeless essence through which everything arises and dissolves. And it's in the space of this practice of Yoga Nidra that you have permission to really open up to whatever it is that needs to surface or appear. And you'll know that you'll be held and supported, and you're safe. The body breathes. You're the conscious observer of that breathing. Take some time now to witness the stillness and the silence together, and observe what arises out of them. Consciousness like the wide open sky. Everything arising in that consciousness. It's just a pointer to your infinite true nature, the part of you that can never die, can never be destroyed, was never born, has always been. Now begin to observe your breath flowing again, just breathing in and breathing out. Not controlling the breath, but just witnessing it, rising and falling, one breath at a time. Now see if you can find somewhere in the body that feels cold. Find the feeling of cold in the body, coolness. And now find heat in the body. Where is heat? Warmth. Find a place in the body that feels warm. And now hold the heat and the cold together at the same time. So feeling cold and warm together simultaneously. Hot and cold. And what happens when you hold them together at the same time? The two opposites. Okay, let that go. Body breathes. You're practicing Yoga Nidra. You will stay awake and aware. The body sleeps. The mind sleeps. But your awareness is totally present and conscious. And now find somewhere in the body a feeling of heaviness. What feels heavy in the body? Like a sinking. Where can you find a sinking, heavy feeling? Like the body sinking into the earth. Find heavy or sinking in the body. Okay, let go of the heaviness. And now find the experience of floating and lightness in the body. The body is floating. What does floating feel like? And now pour the sinking and the floating together and observe what happens when you hold them at once, both at the same time. What happens when you hold heaviness and floating together? Experience sinking and floating. Okay, let that go. Keep breathing. Now look for the feeling of being tired or exhausted. Where can you find tired in the body? What feels tired? Okay, and now moving on from tired, find vitality or a sense of aliveness in the body, vibrancy. And really drop into that vital feeling, vitality. Where in the body can you find vitality, aliveness? And now please bring together the feeling of tired and vitality and hold them at once. Experience them together at the same time. Tired and vitality. Okay, and let that go. And now come back to just observing the breath flowing in and out at the gate of the nostrils. And through this breath, you're receiving life force energy, prana, chi, lung. Breathing in and out. And let go of the opposites. Let go of this practice. Again, you feel your body lying on the floor. You're practicing Yoga Nidra. You're staying aware. As the body sleeps, the mind sleeps. You are aware. You are the conscious observer of this Yoga Nidra practice. And now we'll do a rotation of consciousness. So just follow my voice. I'm going to name different parts of the body, and you're going to just sense and feel those parts as I name them without moving. And don't concentrate too hard, just follow my voice. And we'll begin by sensing and feeling the space around the right thumb. And then move to the right index finger and sense and feel your right index finger. And then the right middle finger. And then the right ring finger. And then the right little finger. And sense and feel the palm of your right hand. And then the back of the hand. Your right wrist. Right forearm. Sense and feel the right elbow. The right upper arm. Feel into the right shoulder joint. And then the right armpit. Sense the right side of your waist. And then check out deep inside your right hip joint. Go deep inside the hip. Experience inside of the right hip joint. See what's there. And then the right thigh. Sensing and feeling. Your right knee. The right calf and shin. Right ankle. The right heel. The sole of the right foot. The top of the foot. Right big toe. second toe, third toe, fourth toe, right little toe. Moving now, please sense and feel the space around your left thumb. And then the left index finger. Sensing and feeling the left middle finger, ring finger, left little finger, the palm of your left hand, the top of the hand, left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, left armpit, left side waist, deep in the cave of your left hip joint, left thigh, knee, calf and shin, left ankle, heel of the left foot, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, left little toe. Now please come to the crown of your head, sense and feel the crown of your head. And now your forehead, your right eyebrow, your left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, the tip of your nose, upper lip, lower lip. Sense and feel your chin and the entire throat area. Now please sense and feel your entire face and throat. Sensing and feeling your entire face and throat. And now back to the crown of the head. Then the back of your head and your neck. And now please sense and feel your entire head and neck. And now the tops of the shoulders. The right side of your chest. The left side of your chest. The middle of your chest. Your stomach. Navel. The entire abdomen. The entire right leg. The entire left leg. Both legs at the same time. The entire right arm. The entire left arm. Both arms at the same time. The entire front of the body. The entire back of the body. The entire front and back together. Now please sense and feel your entire body. Feel your entire body. Sense and feel your whole body from top to toe. practicing Yoga Nidra, maintaining awareness as the body and mind sleep. Focus on your breathing. Now we will begin to count the breaths, counting backwards from 27 to 1, like this. 27, breathing in. 26, breathing out. 25, breathing in. 24, breathing out. Continue silently on your own, counting your breath. If you lose count, you can simply start again at 27. Okay, release the counting. The breath's just natural. Now, please start to bring your attention to the space above and between the eyebrows, sometimes called the third eye. And just by placing attention here, you're sending the energy to the third eye. And so you can then activate this inner seeing. What you see when you turn the attention inward, the inner eye. Just keep sending energy to that space above and between the eyebrows. So as you breathe naturally, like you're activating this inner vision. Now we're going to see some imagery, and I will call out some rapid images. And without trying too hard, you're just going to try to see these images on your inner movie screen. Just see what comes up for you as I call up these images. If it doesn't visualize for you, that's totally fine. You can just continue breathing. Let's try not to put too much effort into it or think too much about it. We're simply seeing what comes up. might not make sense to you, because this is the unconscious mind we're working with, which uses the language of imagery, which is different from our verbal language. Okay, so please see an egg-filled nest. An egg-filled nest. Rolling green hills. Rolling green hills. An alchemist converting lead into gold. An alchemist converting lead into gold. A priest giving a sermon. A priest giving a sermon. Dinosaur bones and fossils. Dinosaur bones and fossils. A moonless, star-drenched sky. A moonless, star-drenched sky. 3 women dancing in a circle. 3 women dancing in a circle. A bell. A bell. A phoenix rising from the ashes. A phoenix rising from the ashes. A multifaceted jewel sparkling in the sunlight. A multifaceted jewel sparkling in the sunlight. A tsunami. A tsunami. An old woman and her cats. An old woman and her cats. A chimpanzee in a cage. Chimpanzee in a cage. A busy turnpike with a city on the horizon. A busy turnpike with a city on the horizon. A puppet show. A puppet show. A wedding. A wedding. A grandmother stirring a pot of food at the stove. A grandmother stirring a pot of food at the stove. A butterfly's wings flapping. A butterfly's wings flapping. A meteor crashing into the earth. A meteor crashing into the earth. Rainbows filling the sky. Rainbows filling the sky. The earth from space. The earth from space. A lightning bolt. A lightning bolt. A dog sleeping in a sunbeam. A dog sleeping in a sunbeam. An ocean of clouds. An ocean of clouds. the darkness, the darkness. White light all around. White light all around. Let go of the seeing. Focus on the breath. Gentle rising and falling. Bring your attention to your heart space. Feel your energetic heart, your connection with the universe, a source of unconditional love, a source of courage. And simply rest here with awareness on the heart space for a few minutes. Notice any sensation that may arise in the space of the heart. As you imagine the heart opening, as the heart opens, you begin to see your heart's deepest desire, your deepest wish, spontaneously bubbling up out of your open heart. What is your wish? What is it that you want more than anything? Feel it as if it's really happening right now, as if you already have your wish. Feel it with your body, feel it emotionally, like it's really here. Let go of that now. Let go of your wish. And it's received by the universe, which will organize itself around this new truth. Feel your frequency of your being shift to meet this new heart truth. Start to breathe a bit more deeply now. We'll prepare to come towards the end of our practice. But before we do, I'd like you to please try and now, before you move, remember anything that came to you during this practice, any visions or maybe words or memories. Just take a moment and reflect and remember like you're remembering a dream in the morning when you wake up. So just try to think back and go through and remember the experience you just had. When you feel ready, you can start to move the hands and feet, take some deeper breaths. And taking your time, whenever you feel ready, you can come back up to sit, but move slowly so you can take all the practice benefits with you. And take a moment now to offer any benefits that we may receive from this practice. We offer them to benefit all beings everywhere. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much for practicing. Until next time.